Hi, this is Matthias with the Fall2019-EFWA team. In this video I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the Azure Pipelines agents that are used for the deployment to the servers. So here I am on my on our Devops page, and to see the agents that are installed, you would go to the project settings, down to agent pools, to default, and here on agents, on the agents tab, you'll see all the installed agents. Now this was a temporary one I installed. I'll go ahead and delete that. But yeah, so these are agents that are already installed on the respective servers. Alright, now if you click on an agent, you see the capabilities. So for the capabilities, you don't have to add anything. The agent comes pre-installed with everything required to build the ASP.NET Core project. The only thing I added was two variables, and since this is the VPS0 agent, I just added server equals VPS0. This is just to make it easier to actually specify which agent to use when you're in the pipelines, because the different jobs need to run on different agents depending on what server you need to deploy to. So that's what this is for. Alright, now I'll jump into VPS0 and I'll actually show you where the folder for the agent is and a couple of other things. So here I have all three servers already opened up. Go to VPS0, get rid of all this. Alright, so on each server, I made a folder right on the C drive called Azure Agent. Alright. And this is where the agent does all of its work. All right, all the work actually happens here in this work thing. All right, and all of these conventions, this is all default. The way this directory is set up, and there's documentation that I'll provide the link for the documentation so you understand better what's going on here. But you don't really need to know, regardless. But anyways, and if we go to Task Manager, go to Services, see, if we go to Services, you'll see the agent running right here. All right, it's going to be called Azure Pipelines Agent. All right, and there's our default name for it right there, Agent VPS0. Now this is really important because you want the agent to be able to get into the directories it needs to get into. The agent needs to be logged in with administrator access, otherwise the pipelines aren't going to be able to build or aren't going to be able to run because the agent can't do the work. So you need to log on this tab, and by default it's going to be here on the local system account. What I did was I came here and I made it run as the EFRT VPS pre-production account, and the password is EFRT1234. That's the password for all the project accounts. Now on VPS0, I'm using EFRT VPS pre-prod because it happens to be an administrator account. But on VPS1, let's go to VPS1. If we do the same thing, go to services, go to Azure Pipelines Agent, properties. Okay, so on VPS 1 and on VPS 2, I made a new account called Azure Devops Agent, and I gave it admin rights. I gave it the same password, FIU1234, and the server is running on behalf of that account. Right, so if you go over to users, you'll see Azure Devops Agent. So I actually made a separate user to actually run the agent as a service. All right, that way it's just independent, and it doesn't rely on anything else. As long as this account you know, it is alive, that agent is going to be able to keep running. All right, so that should be it for the agents. If something didn't make sense to you or I left something out, please reach out to me. I'll leave my contact info in the description of the video and also on the Devops page. So yeah, reach out to me and I'll walk you through it and make sure you got this all down. But all right, I'll see you in the next one.